lovely to meet everybody. You know, that's the really fun thing, is when you go into a rehearsal and you see people, some people you don't know, some people you've met 10 years ago, and so it's really fantastic to see them again.
Hi. How are you?
Well, fabulous.
I let my hand out.
Hi.
We've not met before, have we?
John.
John,
Nice
I'm
to meet
Danny.
you.
Nice to meet you.
You're supposed to
I
be
don't think
married.
so. I mean, I've seen
I
a
know,
lot of
yeah.
stuff with you, but I
Same here.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's been a
So
few years.
here's your veil. It's not such a Candida Vesta, but it's...
It's not Candida, but it's the best.
Un Candida.
So you can start here, you can start, maybe start seated.
Sure.
Susanna is a killer. I mean, it's the most beautiful role, and it's also very, very taxing. I've only performed Susanna once before, so yeah, I was a little bit nervous. I only just got off the plane the night before, and jet lag and everything, barely having time to unpack. What I wasn't nervous about was, do I know the part? Will I be able to pick up the staging quickly? Because I usually go into rehearsal and then everything just takes care of itself. There's a heavy task in the first scene, and that's to make the audience feel like they are watching a very intimate scene. And you have to show the audience immediately the relationship that Suzanne and Figaro have. So at the same time, you can't overstate it. You can't just suddenly start making out and things like that, because it just doesn't work. There's a fine line between too much and too little.
Could you measure her? Okay.
10, 20, 30,
Or
36.
40. Okay.
Wait, so measuring me like...
To see if you're going to fit in the bed. Can you aim to tickle her, maybe?
36, 43. The second.
So then it would be actually the opposite of me trying to get his attention at the beginning, but him trying to get mine.
You two are messing with each other.
Il mio cuore Aurelio bello sembra fatto in te, sembra fatto in te.
Guarda un po',
Sì, mio cuore,
guarda un po',
Aurelio bello,
ora sì, sono contenta.
bello sembra fatto in te. Il mattino alle nozze vicino, quando il dolce cutello sposo, questo bel cappellino pensoso, Susanna è la stessa si Susanna è la stessa si
Do you want me to do it the other way? So the second one is an intimate echo.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're okay with it. So the first one is the
Okay.
yeah, the result of this whole thing, and when we repeat it echo intimate.
Okay. Susanna è la stessa. Susanna è la stessa si vede, stessa si vede, stessa si vede. Susanna è la stessa si vede.
I've just had this really, really long day. It's always a bit scary when you do a first rehearsal like that, because it just takes a minute to get into the scene and get into the whole headspace of the character, and then on top of that you have to sort of be lying on the ground kissing a random guy who you just met. So yeah, it's a little bit funny.
Sitzproben is literally in German a sitting rehearsal. It It's a rehearsal without staging. It's the first time we get to meet the orchestra, and it is also the only time we will be in close proximity with the orchestra. So we get to really listen to each other, see each other perform and play, and get a sense of feeling as to how the pacing will go. It's also a little bit nerve-wracking because it's very exposed. Everybody comes sort of really geared up. Suddenly get to hear all of this color that's coming from all the instruments that you only had piano for before. It's an exciting thing, and it's a one-chance thing. You just have one chance with them, and then the rest is all on stage, and everybody comes to watch. My parents are such a big part of who I am. We have a very close relationship. They've been hugely supportive of my dreams and aspirations and have done everything in their power to enable me to live out my dream.
How did you guys work at the same time? It's like insane.
Can't believe the decisions we've made and the things we've done. It's crazy.
I always say it's the
crazy.
folly of youth.
Yeah. I think it comes from because we grew up in this island, a third world country where we were exposed to both sides of it, the East and the West. We realized the value of being in the right place to make things happen. So when we went to Australia and we saw that we had a child who had possibilities, well, we gave you all the support.
Danielle won the National Talent Discovery of the Year when she was 9 years old.
Danielle De Niese.
The youngest in 17 years.
No, 18.
18-year history of that show.
And look what's here for you. Can you play? I'll hop on the piano and play us a little bit. No? You want to sing instead?
Yes.
Okay.
Right at the same time, I found a classical teacher for her in Australia. And I remember, you know, that the lessons were like $40.
Which was a lot.
Which was a lot of money. The teacher said, you know, oh my God, she is so good. Why don't we put her in the classicalized Stedfords? Why don't we let her compete in the classicalized Stedfords? And that's when she won everything, just everything.